Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. Today's recipes come from the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook and is going to be a platter of egg salad sandwich, lettuce sandwich, and roast beef sandwich, washed down with a gin and curacao cocktail. This is Sandwich Basket and Hi-Elixir. Let's get started. So for this, I am going to slice some scallions, slice a tomato, slice up some avocado, and cut a head of iceberg lettuce in half. And now I'm going to start putting together my egg salad. So I have some hard-boiled eggs and I'm going to take off the shell. Then chop up the eggs and put those into my dish. Add in my green onion slices. The recipe called for Japanese mayo, but that didn't end up on my shopping list. So I'm just going to use regular mayo and add it to the eggs. Then I'm going to stir everything around until it's combined. Finally, don't forget to season with a bit of salt and pepper. One final thing to prep before I make my sandwiches is I'm going to make a horseradish sauce, which I'll start with sour cream, mayonnaise, and my shopping list really wasn't good to me this week because I thought I had horseradish, but I do not. Fortunately, I'll just substitute that with some wasabi and some white wine vinegar, and I'm going to mix everything together. First up is the egg salad sandwich. And there's nothing else to it but to load it with egg salad. And I'm going to top it with the other piece of bread. And this is white bread with the crust cut off, which I'm guessing is to help give it more of a square shape. But the bakery bread I went with has a bit of a unique shape. And typically I would say leave the crust on. I enjoy it. But I followed the recipe on this one. Now I'm going to tightly wrap it in plastic wrap. And with all three of these sandwiches, they're all going to go in the fridge for an hour. It's supposed to help to make them easier to cut. Now for the lettuce sandwich, I'm going to start with my avocado on one slice, mayonnaise on the other, some large slices of lettuce, a slice of tomato, and some more lettuce. After all, it is a lettuce sandwich. And this is again white bread. And again, I'm going to tightly wrap it and put it in the fridge for an hour. And finally, the roast beef sandwich, which is using a wheat bread, and the stuff I bought was a better shape, so will look more square. I'm going to put horseradish sauce on each side, some sliced roast beef, lettuce, and top it. Once again, I'm going to wrap it in plastic wrap and let it sit in the fridge for an hour. Now, while I wait for that in the fridge, I'm going to make my Hi-Elixir, which is going to start with rosemary sprigs. And I'm just going to give this a quick muddle in the shaker. I'm going to add in ice, gin, blue curacao, triple sec, lime juice, and maple syrup. And I'm going to shake it up real good. And I'm going to strain that into a glass. These sandwiches were pretty good. There was nothing out of the ordinary really to just make them stand out. but using quality ingredients will make for a quality sandwich. I do want to caution though, try to avoid using too much of the horseradish sauce because it can very easily overpower the rest of the sandwich. Though I can tell you from experience, the lettuce sandwich does a really good job to cool your mouth off. These two things are related. The Hi-Elixir is wonderful. It's sweet but not overbearing, slightly tart, and the gin and the rosemary work so well together for this nice herbal aroma and flavor. I hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I will put the links to my social media in the description. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and come on back next week for another recipe.